Ever since the start of this year, I've been telling you that Solana is one of the most underrated cryptos going. And that's after I showed you this tweet from Chris Benisk in this video where I was saying that people are not understanding just how incredibly powerful Solana is, the community that's behind it, and the team that's building it, and just why it's such a phenomenal project. And at the time, it was seriously undervalued, thanks to the collapse of FTX. And today we're seeing Solana rallying nearly 10%. In today's video, I'm going to share with you things that have been said by Raoul Pal about Solana and various others who think that Solana is going to be one of the biggest cryptos in the next bull run and probably one of the best bets going forward. So do me a favor, hit that like button, hit subscribe, and let's get into today's Solana price prediction video. So guys, looking into the Solana chart, all looks very exciting, and there is some really exciting price targets that we're going to talk about later on in this video. Now, jumping across to CoinMarketCap, during the last bull market, we saw Solana going up to $260. At the low during the bear market, it slipped under $10 to around $8. And I was telling guys in my free Telegram group, which is linked down below, that under $10 was probably an absolute steal for Solana, and I myself was loading up. And there's a very good reason for that. When you look at different crypto projects, there's a lot of things that affect the price. The things that have the most negative impact on the price are these black swan events, the likes of the FTX crash. Now, FTX absolutely destroyed Solana because they had such a huge stake in Solana, and tons of Solana was held by FTX, which meant when FTX went under, a large portion of Solana went with it. But importantly to notice, as Raoul Pal has alluded to in various videos, that Solana is still an incredibly fast, incredibly powerful blockchain with the second biggest NFT marketplace. Tons of games are being built on Solana and so much more. There's still 11.5 million active accounts. There's 21.9 million NFTs that have been minted on Solana, and the average cost per transaction is still way less than even a single cent. Even though we're getting an upgrade in Ethereum, I don't think that it's going to even be close to some of the performance levels that we see on Solana here. And yes, you're going to be telling me that HBAR and Algorand and whatever have got great opportunities, and I'm not going to disagree with you there. But what Solana has that's different from those is the fact that Solana got absolutely smashed by the FTX news, leaving it heavily undervalued, while the rest of the market is pretty much at equal value to where it should be given the current conditions. Now, today is very exciting. I believe, in my opinion, not financial advice, it's the start of the bull market, or at least the first signal that we've got that the bull market is on. If we look into Bitcoin, we've had a break above 29k, above 30k, and we're now still rallying. We haven't seen a massive sell-off, which many expected we would, and we are still rallying. Whether we stay at these levels and continue towards the upside is up for discussion. I was thinking that we would break down from here, but lo and behold, we continue to break this as a bull flag, and this would indicate that we are going to see a leg up to around 40 to 45k, and that will see coins like Solana absolutely boom as more confidence arrives back in the space. Now, something very exciting that's just come up as well is Solana is now available for staking on crypto.com, and that is another very cool thing, especially given the time in the market. In my opinion, I'm going to invest in Solana and hold for a while. Therefore, I want to be invested and start to stake, and might as well earn extra rewards on top of my Solana that I hold now. This will also lock up some of the liquidity and ensure more stability going forward as we move into this very hyped up and exciting bull market phase. Now, this is Magic Eden, and this is one of the NFT marketplaces or launchpads for Solana NFTs. And you're probably thinking, well, NFTs are complete rubbish, they don't really do anything. Well, in the last bull market, at the end of the last crypto bull market, we saw an absolute insane blow off top phase in the NFT market. And that was NFTs on Ethereum over on OpenSea that saw a huge gain. But because of the massive gas fees on Ethereum, we actually then saw Solana stealing back some of that pie from Ethereum. And as we move again into a bigger bull market, we will then see a bigger bull market coming for NFTs as well. That hype phase is yet to come though, and I think will be later on in this year, probably into 2025. Now, while Solana does have a few areas that I think probably need a bit of development, they have been battle tested. So a few times we've seen hacks on the system, we've seen problems with Solana network, and people have been like calling for blood in the streets for Solana. Many people who don't really understand much about the tech side of things. But one very key thing that people fail to understand is what is a battle testing. If you, as an individual, fail at something, you tend to come back better and stronger if you try again. Try again like we get told when we're kids. Solana has been battle tested so many times now that it's actually becoming more and more secure, more and more powerful each and every time. And then you put that on top of the speed. You then put on how scalable it is. Look at these transactions here the energy efficiency, and the ever-increasing decentralization, and you've got a truly fantastic piece of tech going forward. Solana's going to have a huge impact in GameFi going forward. It's going to have a huge impact in the development of Web3 and so much more. So as we jump back to the Solana chart, let's understand a little bit about where we see Solana going. And I know the comments already, people calling me a Solana maxi. I'm a big fan of Solana. Sorry about that. Look at the gains we're just seeing on this time frame here, but people are so emotionally attached to trying to build up their own hype about certain coins and trying to bash others. I really don't care. It's not a popularity contest for me. I just like good tech and I like opportunity away from haters. Haters, whenever you see projects that are getting hated on, that probably is a good opportunity to be able to buy something, because most of the time when you're seeing people hating on projects, I would say a lot of the time that's where the opportunity lies, because no one's expecting Solana to have a great bull run, but I actually think it's going to. And if we look into what has really been going on, obviously we had news about staking for Solana. There's something very important. Obviously we look into the chart. This here was the FTX drama, which obviously saw us go from $38 all the way down to about $12 and then slowly creep down even further. This continued us in this downtrend, but notice we've just broken out of a downtrend that we have been sat in since May the 10th last year. Pretty much for a year we've been in this trend, and now we're starting to see growth above it. But what I really see is growth way beyond that. Now up to these levels you're looking at 70%, 123%, up to $57 you're looking at 155%. But the best thing about Solana is that getting back to the top of the bull market, and this is important because this is like a top 10 cryptocurrency with a massive market cap, which means downside risk is so much less than it is in smaller market cap coins. But because this was such a monster crypto before, you've now got a 10x back to all-time highs with, in my opinion, not financial advice, very limited downside risk. So realistically, I think that in this bull market, we're going to be minimum looking towards a $500 Solana, which would be a 24x. And even in the last bull market, people were crying for $1,000 Solana. Couldn't $1,000 happen on this particular bull market? That would be a 44x, but I want to show you Ethereum and how this links up to Solana right now. Now, obviously, we're going to see some exciting times coming for Ethereum, but this right here, then the shoulder, then the drop, and then jump back to this Solana chart, we have the peak, then the drop, then the peak, and then the drop. Well, then we're starting to look at something that no one else is looking at, because this could well be the area of the market that we are in for Solana right now. How far along this area? Very difficult to tell, but it wouldn't surprise me if we are looking at a Solana chart in this current area of the market. Bearing in mind that from previous all-time high for Ethereum, which was around $1,400, we then saw an additional 2.3x. That would see a Solana heading up towards the $700 to $1,000 mark, and it is not unreasonable. I think the Solana has way more to give, and given its quality of marketing, given its team, given all of the things that it's been through and managed to survive, I think Solana is one of the best bets right now. If you agree with me or disagree with me, please leave a comment down below. Love to hear your thoughts on it. And if you want to learn more about Solana and other cryptos that I'm buying, then make sure you get on my free Telegram, guys, link down below for the absolute most up-to-date crypto calls that you're going to see. As well as that, if you are interested in buying Solana, I recommend heading across to Fairdesk, link down below in the description, where you can get up to a $35,000 bonus today, as well as that super low fees. And this is a great place to be buying coins such as Ethereum, Solana, which I think are going to have incredible bull markets going forward. You can also do things like copy trading, where you can copy experienced traders and profit when they profit, but be careful because it can be risky and you can lose your money. I hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. Do me a favor, hit that like button if you're new to the channel, and subscribe, and I will see you in the very next video. Bye-bye.